Posture is something all of us with an able body can fix. So take a moment and sit up straight while you watch this video. I started my journey to changing my mindset by actually correcting my posture. Growing up, I usually had a book in my hand, crouched over and reading. Don't get me wrong, I had friends and ran around on the playground when the time came. But when I wanted to shut the world out around me, I would just dive into a book. And I hadn't realized all these years, but the simple act of getting lost in the fantasies on the pages had affected my posture and even my confidence. See, when I was hunched over, I was looking down, and my shoulders were starting to creep inwards towards my body. Now, all these years later, a friend casually brought it up. Isn't it crazy how we can correct our postures, and then a few minutes later we go back to slouching? And from that day, every time I noticed myself slouching, I would sit up straight. And you may have even noticed that in my vulnerability video. And with correcting this small behavior, I noticed a change in my confidence and my swagger and the way I walked. Well, why is that? I thought. My reasoning is that when I would slouch, I always looked down. But when I'm sitting up, I would look ahead. When you go to the gym, your trainer will always tell you to keep your head and your chest up. And I realized that with having my head and my chest up, I gain a sense of pride and a sense of confidence in myself I'd been lacking all these years. By changing a small behavior, it made large ripples in my life. By keeping my head up and my posture straight, I started to look ahead in my life and evaluating the past and changing my mindset. So change the small things. Sit up straight. If the gym is a hard challenge for you, simplify it. Make your goal something like just putting your running shoes on every day. And even if you only keep them on for 5 minutes to walk around the block, make those 5 minutes a habit of every single day. So change the small behaviors, the things that you can control, and watch them impact your life in big waves. And a quote I want to leave y'all with is, "Your mind must arrive at the destination before your life does."